player's win streak has been stopped.
Spinning bird kick.
The featured player's win
Spinning
streak
bird
has
kick.
been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Bushinmu on the scene!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Jump in, finds the mark. Goes for the low kick. Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. All right. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Checks with the projectile. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. And the throw ends the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Sprints in. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Knockdown and player two creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Both fighters have smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive temp show. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Picks up the counter. This is going off for the critical arc. With breather, good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. What now? Almost no drive gauge left. This round looks low heavy. There's a burnout. The low's blocked. Player two, can you drive this back? Misses. Okay, here we, oh my God, they just trumped it up. Oh, pumps the brakes on the impact. Only a, no way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped. The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low kick is blocked. Misfire with the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. The low is denied. What's the play here? They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Gets the jump in. The jump in is denied. Sneaks in above. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 has depleted their drive lead, but they are still within range to win this round. The low heavy connected. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Hidden variable? Long low attack hits. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player, burnout activates. Hits him with a stop and block. Jumps up, side switch in the corner. Crowns him from above. Knockdown and protect your neck. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Big, low, reaching heavy. Picks up some damage with a long, reaching attack. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Very solid corner switch. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Knockdown. That drive impact is blocked. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes a trip. Takes in the throw. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. The low doesn't connect. Fires off in overdrive. Throws him. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Drive gauge gap here. Going in, experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hits him with a stop and bite. Max Sf6 low heavy, but no go. They get the stun. This is a huge opportunity to end the round quickly. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Wasn't looking up. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it left to grind out the win? Watch your step. Drops them. Low heavy. The low kick hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Plenty of help. Both solid anti-air. Player turns out. Fakes out the low kick. Player 2, the throw is denied. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Player 1, no! Stunned off the wall! Crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. Player 2 needs to take advantage of the stage disparity. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Uses their drive gauge. They got him. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Player 1 can't let this. Will it be the damage or the setup? Risky medium kick. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. The jump in is tricky hidden variable. Throws them. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage on the team. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Trips him up. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Holds out with the block. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something that checks that jump in easily. Now they can go on the offensive. Life lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Goes into the stance. Jumps. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1, burnout activates. Finishes with the overhead. Nicely read. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Slides and goes for the legs. Can't tech the throw. Shows the medium kick. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Play brushes that off and keeps going. Full SA meters. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. The overhead's good. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Connects with medium kick. Follows up and tags on the lightning kick barrage. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Start the two. Cause Kimberly's ready to beat. Bushin Ninja Star Slicer. And this is only the beginning. Player 1 with wall closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? A jump in? Can they convert off the Tenku kick? Sets up with the jump in. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player 2 needs to take advantage of the gauge disparity. The low. Oh, here we go. Next, the counter. Low heavy, but no go. The parry. Oh, the throw connects. What are they gonna do? Takes their leg back. Flip overshot Tango there to call them out. Dash. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Jump. There's a burnout. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Will it be the damage or the setup? Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with the booster beat. Ugh, take a seat. They're just gonna go for it with the super.
Not good enough.
They didn't take the throw. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Nice fireball. Jumps. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Takes a trip. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. It's a good job of pushing back. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Big low reaching heavy. Gets scooped from down low. Going in. Lands it from above. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Slides and goes for the legs. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hits them with a vagabond edge. Takes the opponent, hits them with a stop and bop. Both fighters planning something? Oh, says no to the impact. Jumps in. Big throws. Knockdown and this is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply experiencing burn. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Loads up a shuriken bomb. The last round. It's now or never. Solid anti-air. They just said, get that junket out of here. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Wow, reads the counterattack. Okay, here we go. They're in and whips. They're wide open. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Scuffle. Vagabond Edge blocks the low kick. Player 2 throws them. What are they gonna do? I can't believe it. Nothing stops this train. Will it be the damage or the setup? Player 2 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. Oh, yeah! Super hit! What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike!
Kimberly wins!
Player 1 made some smart moves there! Great game! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Player 1 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? Big opportunity now in this corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. There's a corner switch. Trips him up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Big low reaching heavy. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Blocks the low heavy. Grabs them. Closes the gap for the grab. Jumps up. There's a change of side. Hits them with a stop and pop. Get carried to the corner. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. We have super art off. Protect your neck. Sets up with the jump in. The low. Amazing. What are you jumping in for? Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. Steps in for the throw. Shows the overhead. The low heavy hit. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The low doesn't connect. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Knockdown. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Overhead. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown and... Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Closing moments of the map. There's a wall in there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Connects with medium kick. Follows up on tags on the lightning kick barrage. Side switch in the corner. Gets out of the corner. Peppers them with the lightning kick. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. They're going for the super art. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Start the 2. The Kimberly's ready to feast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Walks across a good read. Drive gauge cap. Burnout activate. This is gonna be bad news. Vagabond Edge connects. Are we gonna see a comeback? Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
We currently have a player on a winning streak. We currently have a player on a winning streak. The featured player's win streak has been stopped.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Gotta do this. Come on.
I'm not gonna.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Trips them up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Goes into the stance. Connects with medium kick. This is a critical point of the round where they KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Experiencing burnout. From upstairs. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? KO! Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Sticks the jump in. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Staves off the cross-up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Low kicks are a no-go. Both fighters have completely emptied out their drive gate and are in burnout state. Not a lot of patience on show here today. How will they get out of this jam? Both sides need to decide. That drive impact is blocked. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Does a good job of pushing back. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. The jump in catches them. Peppers them with the lightning kicks. No life left. They've got to mind the drive difference too. Player 1, burnout activated. They're both out of went for the chip kill. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Sticks the combo. Grabs and throws them away. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's an overdrive arc. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be, put that away. Going in. The low. Here comes the corner pressure.
Let's get it.
Throws them. A quick breather. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? A real test of nerves here. What's next? Nice fireball. Do they gamble something here on a drive move? Escape the corner. Oh, that's how you close it out. What a beast! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Grabs him. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. The throw misses. The pressure is so intense here. They hit each other. One chance here may end this match. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the jump in. They trade hits, and now, perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Nails the parry. Now it's their turn to press buttons. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Fires without warning. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. Oh, could be the start of something. Medium kick hits. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Blocks. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Are we going to see a comeback here? Breaks it in there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a